Introduction: The Enigma of Genius and Madness. Sylvia Nasar's A Beautiful Mind is a compelling and meticulously researched biography that delves into the extraordinary life of John Forbes Nash Jr., a mathematical prodigy whose groundbreaking work in game theory revolutionized economics and whose life was profoundly impacted by a decades-long battle with paranoid schizophrenia. Nasar's narrative transcends a simple recounting of events. It explores the intricate relationship between genius, madness, and the enduring power of human connection. The book paints a nuanced portrait of a brilliant mind grappling with the devastating effects of mental illness, ultimately finding a unique path toward managing his condition and achieving belated recognition for his early contributions. Part 1. The Making of a Maverick. The early chapters of A Beautiful Mind trace Nash's formative years in Bluefield, West Virginia. Nasar portrays him as an intellectually precocious and somewhat socially awkward child, more comfortable with the world of abstract thought than with social interaction. Even in his youth, Nash exhibited a fiercely independent and competitive spirit, a drive to originality that would define his academic career. His early interest in science and mathematics, nurtured by his parents, laid the foundation for his future pursuits. Nash's arrival at Princeton University in the late 1940s marked a pivotal moment. Surrounded by some of the brightest minds in mathematics, he initially struggled to find his niche. However, his innate brilliance and unwavering determination soon became apparent. Nasar vividly captures the intellectual ferment of Princeton at the time, where groundbreaking ideas were being debated and new mathematical frontiers explored. It was here that Nash, driven by a desire to make a truly original contribution, began to formulate his revolutionary ideas on game theory. Nasar meticulously explains the core concepts of Nash's equilibrium, a non-cooperative game theory solution concept that has had a profound impact on economics, political science, and other fields. She contextualizes his work within the existing theoretical landscape, highlighting its novelty and significance. The book details the initial skepticism and eventual acceptance of Nash's ideas within the academic community, showcasing his intellectual prowess and the power of his insights. Beyond his academic pursuits, Nasar explores Nash's complex personality and evolving social life at Princeton. He is depicted as ambitious, often arrogant, and somewhat detached in his personal relationships. His intense focus on his work sometimes came at the expense of social graces, contributing to a perception of him as eccentric and aloof. Part 2. The Shadow of Schizophrenia. The second part of A Beautiful Mind chronicles the devastating onset of Nash's paranoid schizophrenia in the late 1950s. Nasar meticulously documents the subtle early signs of his illness, which gradually escalated into full-blown delusions and hallucinations. The narrative shifts from the triumphs of his intellectual achievements to the harrowing reality of his descent into psychosis. Nasar provides a sensitive and detailed account of Nash's increasingly bizarre behavior, his detachment from reality, and the profound impact his illness had on his wife, Alicia Larday, and his burgeoning career. The book portrays Alicia's unwavering love and commitment as she grappled with the challenges of caring for a husband whose mind was increasingly consumed by fantastical and paranoid beliefs. The narrative follows Nash's intermittent hospitalizations and various attempts at treatment, reflecting the limited understanding and often ineffective approaches to mental illness prevalent at the time. Nasar highlights the frustration and despair experienced by both Nash and Alicia as they navigated the complexities of his condition. The book does not shy away from the difficult realities of living with severe mental illness, offering a poignant and often heartbreaking portrayal of its effects. Part 3. A Quiet Miracle. The third part of A Beautiful Mind details Nash's long and arduous journey toward managing his schizophrenia. Unlike many individuals with similar diagnoses, Nash gradually began to gain some insight into his condition and consciously chose to resist the allure of his delusions. Nasar emphasizes that this was not a cure, but rather a remarkable act of will and self-awareness. The book chronicles Nash's slow and often uneven progress, highlighting the crucial role played by Alicia's steadfast support and his continued connection to the academic community at Princeton. Despite his ongoing struggles with residual symptoms, Nash gradually re-engaged with mathematics, albeit in a less intensely creative capacity than before. Nasar explores the mystery surrounding Nash's partial recovery, noting that it defied conventional medical understanding of schizophrenia. She suggests that his exceptional intellectual discipline and his deep-seated desire to return to the world of rational thought may have contributed to his ability to distance himself from his psychotic experiences. This period of his life is characterized by a quiet resilience and a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. Part 4. Recognition and Reflection. The final part of A Beautiful Mind culminates in the unexpected recognition of Nash's early work with the Nobel Prize in Economics in 1994. Nasar vividly describes the events leading up to the award and the profound impact it had on Nash's life and his standing within the academic community. The Nobel Prize served as a validation of his groundbreaking contributions, made decades earlier when he was at the peak of his intellectual powers, but before the full onset of his illness. The book reflects on the complex legacy of John Nash, acknowledging both his extraordinary intellectual achievements and his long struggle with mental illness. Nasar avoids simplistic narratives of triumph over adversity, instead offering a nuanced and deeply human portrait of a brilliant mind that navigated both the heights of intellectual discovery and the depths of psychological turmoil. Themes and analysis. A Beautiful Mind explores several profound themes. The nature of genius. The book delves into the characteristics often associated with exceptional intellectual ability, including intense focus, originality, and a sometimes unconventional approach to the world. It raises questions about the relationship between genius and eccentricity, and the potential for both to coexist. The devastation of mental illness. Nasar provides a powerful and empathetic portrayal of the impact of schizophrenia on an individual and their loved ones. The book highlights the challenges of diagnosis, treatment, and the long-term management of severe mental illness. The power of love and support. Alicia Nash's unwavering dedication and support are central to Nash's story. The book underscores the crucial role of human connection and commitment in navigating the difficulties of mental illness. The resilience of the human spirit. Despite the profound challenges he faced, Nash demonstrated remarkable resilience and a determination to find meaning and purpose in his life. His story is a testament to the enduring capacity for hope and recovery, even in the face of significant adversity. The subjectivity of reality. Nash's experience with schizophrenia raises fundamental questions about the nature of reality and the fragility of the human mind. The book invites readers to consider the subjective nature of perception and the challenges of distinguishing between what is real and what is not. Narrative style and impact. Nasar's writing is characterized by meticulous research, clear and engaging prose, and a deep sense of empathy for her subject. She skillfully weaves together biographical details, explanations of complex mathematical concepts, and poignant accounts of Nash's personal struggles. The book avoids sensationalism, instead offering a thoughtful and nuanced exploration of a remarkable life. A Beautiful Mind had a significant impact on public perception of both genius and mental illness. It helped to humanize the experience of schizophrenia and challenged stereotypical portrayals of individuals with mental health conditions. The book's success also sparked renewed interest in John Nash's work and his extraordinary life story. Differences between the book and the film. It is important to note that the film adaptation of A Beautiful Mind, while inspired by Nasar's book, takes significant liberties with the facts and presents a somewhat romanticized version of Nash's life. Key differences include the nature of Nash's delusions. The film depicts more visually dramatic and consistently present hallucinations, while the book suggests a more fluctuating and evolving pattern of delusions. The role of Charles and Marcy. The film introduces the characters of Charles, Herman, and Marcy, who are presented as real individuals within Nash's delusional worlds. These characters were largely fictionalized for the film. The timeline of his illness and recovery. The film compresses the timeline of Nash's illness and his eventual management of it. The book provides a more detailed and protracted account of his struggles. Alicia's character. While Jennifer Connelly's portrayal of Alicia was widely praised, the book offers a more complex and nuanced depiction of her challenges and her unwavering commitment. Despite these differences, both the book and the film have contributed to a greater public awareness of John Nash's extraordinary story. However, for a more accurate and in-depth understanding of his life and struggles, Sylvia Nasar's A Beautiful Mind remains the definitive account. Conclusion. Sylvia Nasar's A Beautiful Mind is a powerful and insightful biography that offers a profound exploration of genius, madness, and the enduring strength of the human spirit. Through meticulous research and empathetic storytelling, Nasar brings to life the extraordinary journey of John Nash, a brilliant mathematician whose life was forever changed by schizophrenia, but who ultimately found a unique path toward managing his illness and achieving belated recognition for his groundbreaking contributions. The book serves as a testament to the complexities of the human mind and the transformative power of love and resilience. This detailed summary and analysis provides a comprehensive overview of Sylvia Nasar's A Beautiful Mind, covering its key themes, narrative structure, and the major events in John Nash's life as depicted in the book. While it is not the full text, it offers a substantial and in-depth understanding of this remarkable biography.